Hey guys, welcome to History with Mrs. Lee. Today we're going to briefly look at some information on a world map and U.S. map. Now let's start out with our world map and the 7 continents. We have North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Antarctica, Asia, and Australia. Because we're studying the United States this year, we're going to focus mostly on the North American continent. But the 13 colonies which we're going to start with are established by colonists from Europe. Okay, so the Europeans are going to have to cross the Atlantic Ocean to get to North America. Speaking of oceans, we have 5 oceans: the Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Arctic Ocean, Southern Ocean, Indian Ocean. Now, some of my students asked about what's over here. Remember that the Earth is round, so the Pacific Ocean is going to form the coastline of Asia as well. We will also briefly touch on the continent of Africa when we study transatlantic slave trade, and African slaves were forced to come to North America across the Atlantic Ocean. All right, now moving on to the United States map, it's important to note that our neighbor to the north is Canada, and then our neighbor to the south is the country of Mexico. The major bodies of water are the Pacific Ocean, Gulf of Mexico, and Atlantic Ocean. And the way that I can remember where they are on our map is that I think about the PGA, or the Professional Golf Association. If I was a golfer, I would love to play on a beautiful golf course next to the ocean. So P is for Pacific Ocean, G, Gulf of Mexico, and A is for Atlantic Ocean. Remember, the Gulf of Mexico is technically part of the Atlantic Ocean. Now, other bodies of water include the Mississippi River, which stretches from Minnesota and dumps out into the Gulf of Mexico through the port of New Orleans. We will also look at the Great Lakes. There are 5 Great Lakes, and they help form one of our borders with Canada. But coming off of one of those specific lakes, Lake Erie, is the Erie Canal, and we'll talk more about that the second semester. But this is a man-made river, basically, that connects to Lake Erie and stretches through New York, and then connects to another river that helps farmers and businessmen get their products out to the Atlantic Ocean faster. All right, our final 2 landforms that we need to mention on our map are the Appalachian Mountains, closer to our eastern coast, and then our Rocky Mountains on the western side of the country. I like to remember that Appalachian Mountains, Atlantic Ocean, A and A, they're a pair, they go together. So the Appalachian Mountains will be on this side. So please remember to study your maps, and I will see you guys next time on History with Mrs. Lee.